there is still a greater percentage of the market untapped in the analog world. When I started, I actually cited that you see people on Mujina Report Junction. The Kujoto machine buy. He started selling CDs. Now, after a year or two, that person has moved from the Kojoto pushing to a Kia. About 2 or 3 of them, they still make money. But the musician who owns the right to the music is still sitting back home, hungry. And this same musician is telling you that CD a chem, but the other CD, the name of report junction, no, what talk casa, me and self film, SCFA womb, Afan Kwadejuma womb. So the big question is, are we not leaving a market untapped? Now to where Ghanaians are discovering music today. The music landscape in Ghana is caught in a fascinating tug of war between digital disruption and the deep-seated cultural habits of how we do consume music. Now, music discovery is no longer a single lane highway. Back then, it's only strict to radio. I mean, if not radio, nobody's going to hear your song. But now, it's better you understand that it's heavily split across generational and economic lines. Now, the generational lines, when you talk about the digital platforms and the streaming, is the youth engine. Most of the youth, now the digital space is where they do their researches. It has become a search engine to them. So the Gen Zs and the millennials, they listen and discover, largely when it comes to music, they've actually shifted to the smartphones. Now they are in the smartphone era, where Boomplay will actually give you over 15 million active users in Ghana here. Boomplay has over 15 million active users. AudioMac is leading the pack. And because they offer free ad-supported online downloading, they bypass the heavy data cost that restricts premium services. So people run to them. Unlike the Spotify, the Apple Music, where you need to, pay something before you can stream. These are free, yes. So a lot of people, the youth bracket, they run to these platforms for music discovery. Now look at TikTok, look at other social media platforms that you can use videos and other things. Now you see, on TikTok, it's becoming arguably the number one catalyst for a song going viral in Ghana. Now, a dance challenge or a funny digital skit, backing it with a track, moves into a song, into the mainstream, and long before you realize, it has created a playlist for itself and everybody is vibing to it. So now, the digital platforms, you can't relegate it to the background. It is a force that you need to accept. Now, premium DSPs, like the Spotify, the Apple Music, is growing rapidly in Ghana here as well, and particularly among the middle class, where there is urban listeners who love to consume music because they believe in, having a certain number of songs. So if somebody plugs in your song in a playlist, it's possible that people would be forced to listen to it. But it takes money to be on these playlists. It takes deeper than just you knowing that there is a playlist and all that. Before you are listed, you got to know that. And now these labels and other things don't go about just throwing money beyond or behind artists any longer. If you're an artist, make good use of the digital platforms and you are good to go. Now, let's look at this one too. The traditional radio, the mass market guard, and on the traditional radio is where I'm going to end. Now, despite the digital booming, of which I have mentioned, the traditional terrestrial radio, which is the AM and the FM, remains remarkably resilient. Now, it reaches out to a lot of people who have barriers to internet. Just as I have mentioned, Ghana is not fully digitalized. So certainly there are people who are still living in the analog world. Until recently, Kufa Democrat Mrebi said to Kopo TV and Mayanfa Bimba, net Kopo TV, do Bantaman Soto. Etikopona, because I see him like Odasipon, Eba and Soto.
People are old fashioned like that. Yeah.
People still buy them because almost I know your papa see a new one. So there are people who are still living in that age. And in Ghana here, around 35% of potential music users in Ghana are still restricted by high mobile data costs.
True.
So if you know these things, know that yes, though the digital platforms and the streaming, which is the youth engine, is still in existence, but there is still the traditional radio which people consume music from. Now, radio still dictates certain genres, especially when it comes to gospel music. If you're a gospel artist, make sure you do about 40%, because 40% of your airplay when it comes to gospel in Ghana is done by radio. And if you understand these things, you will know that yes, there is a new era, which is the digital platforms and the streaming, but you can't relegate entirely to the background the fact and the power of traditional radio. Whether you are, having a viral song, you will need to be complemented by the radio. Whether you have a song on radio, you need the digital streaming platform to complement it. So if you are a creative, just weigh the both where you may want to start, but don't think that Bakwechem and Abakwaba, no matter the level that you want to get to, you need both to triumph. Because in our space, in Ghanaian space, in UK and elsewhere, radio is still there and it's banging. So please don't think that TikTok and other things makes it easier, that there are no barriers, because back then no bit me as you quite we my born but now the guard is lifted. But yes, still to certain markets, to certain terrains, radio dictates what they listen, and that is the way to go.
All right, thank you, Mr. Bond. So yes, in certain markets, radio dictates what they listen to, what they consume. And he mentioned Apple Music, and for the ones that do not know, YFM is on Apple Music. So for an artist, if your streams are being calculated, streams from YFM or plays from YFM is also counted, because YFM is on Apple Music. So that's one thing also on that part. Mula is here with us, businessman, entrepreneur, BBAB, entertainment analyst is here. Last week with Johnny here because the week before last week, Obashe Bose, ye chabet Ghana ne imagine nase ye ndia ye meji esika no ho week no so no Ojane wama. But then Ujana Nyamia Oshana say when I be drew hunting on Mr. Wa Uchabet be our Ndibiano. Mula is here. I will probably slip as I promised, if you are able to provide us, Obia provide the evidence. Yeah. And then you are also to tell me the time that I said that thing. You can't just slip and then say. Danabeni has a no, I'm not saying I'm lying or it's not true. I'm saying that you should be able to tell me the exact time I said that on air, because some people may not have listened to the terms and conditions. Yeah. Oh, is that radio? Go, we need to be at terms and conditions. All right, so that much the catalyst changed a little because you go explain because we wanted to dodge certain things. Yeah. So we work a catalyst. It's na dynamics now. Modoji de Columbia. Say a lot of people had false hope, but I always knew that this coach was good. But yes, we don't have the materials. The right people are not there playing. A conversation for another day. The right people. Also, Moboma Ghana call minimum, and your money. So, like you said, the topic for another day. We'll discuss this some other time. So we be able to call here. To the BA, to the Bafanasa.
That's life and the shenanigans. But hey, we move.
You are here now, and
looking good.
Thank you. We're here now, and the first conversation we're having is streaming. That's the podcast and other ones plus radio, where are people discovering new music, new songs, content from. That's what we're discussing. Your take on that?
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody. Interesting conversation, and Mr. Bones has hit the nail on the head. I'll just add a few to top up what he's saying, because what I'm saying is not really different from what he's saying. I mean, streaming platforms versus traditional media. I mean, increasingly, Ghanaians are discovering music from a hybrid model. And social media platforms like TikTok, which are to me leading the charge, followed by the DSPs, while traditional media retains a stronghold as a primary catalyst for mainstream domestic popularity. So it is, let's first of understand it's a hybrid model. Now let me take the DSPs or the digital platforms first. First of all, TikTok, short videos, and how influential these TikTokers has been. It's all because they are able to command a lot of people. Yeah. There are a lot of people with greater following that normally do not move, or when you pay them, they don't get things into trend. I think some 3-4 years back, Asanto Adams were the people making songs trend, and it was so fascinating that it made its way on the radio. We had discussion on how these people have been influential.
Yeah, remember that.
And then the fact that if you bring 2,000 to them, they sat live on TV and said 3-4 years ago certain amounts, without them the songs will not blow. Yes. And lo and behold, so far as we have something like trends and these digital age, you can't underestimate that statement, because most of these songs out there, being in artist management for quite some time, doing consultancy for some musicians, sometimes you cannot underestimate TikTokers or influencers. Let me generalize them. Influencers. So an artist with a budget to promote his music through a digital means have budget for TikTok influencer only. In that these guys, if you do research, some of the most watched videos cumulative on all digital platforms, especially TikTok, I'm specific on it now, and dance videos. Some of the top watch or most watched videos on TikTok, dance. Whether say they are crab, whether say they penny. Let's take for example Wendy Shea having a success. You know, she told her story that she has a music budget. She has done so well. It's too late. Or it's too late. Right?
It's too late. It was 2024.
Yeah, last 2 years. She did everything that she was supposed to do. Payo,
when the show is still late. Yeah. I had it on my playlist. Yeah, I had it.
What I say?
Yeah.
Oh, just so boy and alpha. So what I say? It took one video from a little girl.
Because I'm farming tears, according
to her, because the song had the potential to blow. It had the potential to boom everywhere, like it did. But everything that she has done, it wasn't working.
I still argue with that.
No, this is from her and her data. I am not saying, I'm not concurring with.
But we are also on the grounds. A typical example is Black Sherif. Remember that song, Kwaku the Traveler?
Yeah.
Kwaku the Traveler went viral and all of that before radio. But then the team still put a lot of budgets into radio, promotion.
There is a catch.
After and you know,
there is a catch.
They came back onto the radio.
There is a catch. The catch is, so do me do how the moment for then I get back to what I'm saying. The catch is all the things that you have done, all the payola you have paid, all the plugins that you have done on the offline. For lack of words, let me use offline.
Offline, then online.
Oh no, offline.
Offline, okay.
All that you have done offline, paid off after the activation of that little girl's video.
So it wasn't entirely the online.
It wasn't entirely the online.
Exactly.
The online brought the attention of people. That is why I use the word activation.
Okay.
It activated the song. Now this is where the offline comes in. After the activation, it is trending. Everybody's playlist. Now the DSPs playlist now. What TSK yeah boman on now K official payo no tua no. I feel like K official spinning no or spinning ebeko because there are a lot of people they've strategically giving some people money or offline because of our conversation. Let say offline and online.
Online, yeah.
Offline means radio dems and that's also activations. Offline, but it will make sense after activation. First, before social media, who were those people making activation? It was strictly only radio presenters and morning show hosts. So there are a lot of
how many presenters?
Yes. There are a lot of DJs and presenters.
Yeah.
There are a lot of songs that were activated by somebody like Kwame Dinka. Go back to Lumba days. Go back to Kojontri days. Kofi B Mo. Somebody releases song. The song will be played, but the activation everybody by Kwame Dinka. Let me use him as a case study. Because some of the songs, if you didn't have a lot of radio stations like we have now, so you are only going to listen to about 1, 2, 3, and that 1, 2, 3, Kesben, Angel, just to mention a few. Those people were dominant because also on
your way to school and all that. Yeah, we're listening.
So some of the songs like Driver B car car being a DDH driver B I don't know. There's a particular song for drivers. That song was reactivated because the song was about 15, 14, 20 years back. But who reactivated that song? Kwame Dinka. Yes, and Cool and Collected. Poor No Friend.
I think
those songs I only remember it because Kwame Dinka played that song. So that was the offline. But today, somebody activating it is very important. Now there is a saying by the musicians, if you talk to them, there is no formula for
a hit song. No,
there is no formula.
There hasn't been one.
There is no formula these days. First, there's no formula near one, but these days there is no formula. So the hybrid model is top notch for every single person. Still on the digital streams, before I come to mainstream radios and how you can really activate songs. Now, Boomplay, YouTube, playlisting is there. There is yesterday I chanced on one particular playlist. I think bass and it was very interesting.
On which platform?
On Audio Mac.
Okay.
It was very interesting. They have these new musics that they have organized. They have a playlist and they title it so powerful whatever or bass and something bass and BBB, a very catchy word. Osha, it will be interesting for you to go there and see.
Listen, yeah.
So all these digital platforms, you can't do away with them.
Okay.
Now music and this, a chunk of people now sought after platform. I'm about to pay music. The digital streams now. I do car rentals. You too interesting to know that somebody will come and he wants to rent a car. After booking, making reservation, payments and everything, you will have to connect the car to audio play or Apple Play for the person in the car. As we took anako. He can be excited about everything, the technology, the info, everything. But if you do not have Bluetooth or Apple Play in it, next time he will tell you to change the car for him. It tells you that there are a lot of people, they only sought after the digital. A lot of people don't listen to radio.
Yes. I meet a lot of people that don't.
How many years have I been doing radio?
Yeah.
What was my most viral moment here? Me better hama sakodi a blessing me.
Yeah.
Church say. And those viral moments, it's not because the radio, but the after say you the
visuals. Yes.
That was when I really had the biggest mileage in my entire 12 or 13 years career.
That moment was sakodi. Today is his birthday anyway.
Yeah. Happy birthday to him. So there are also local initiatives, and then sometimes too on the digital streams, the bloggers, especially those who do the breakdown. Somebody like Sheldon Dems and then Code Mickey. Code Mickey bet me a jenema bia. So can't be live, you know. That's why jenema be some breakdown. He will tell you the mood of the artist when he said this. So I say, organize to try garlic, and then
it sounds so much like
him. These people, you can't relegate them to the background when it comes to the digital space. Now, Kakrebi on the what I'll call the traditional radio.
Yeah, so we'll go on a break later.
Yes. So street credibility. Traditional broadcast radio remains deeply woven in Ghana's entertainment ecosystem. Particularly, there are radio stations with dedicated genre plays. Was say and high life on Kwan or on the drive. You can go to any other platform. YFM Bebo a mix of urban, local hip hop. So what I say.
YFM has tailor-made playlist for days on specific shows. Yeah, Mondays throwback is on the Y Lounge. Tuesdays is on the mid morning. Wednesdays on the drive. Thursdays on Rise and Shine, and Fridays on the Shout on Y. They be on a day about throwback, yeah.
And these genres, they have built an organic fan base before even songs hit the internet. These radio stations have organic fan base, and they listen to, they sought after before Ansano Wakwakosheshe. Now the DJs or these platforms play music in a way a bit mass reach. Despite a booming digital scene, you cannot. Somebody like, let me use a typical example. YFM area code jam. Look at the number of people almost discover our music be through that. That is grassroots.
True.
Ankasi Lake. So as I say, these radio stations are able to organize a lot of people, organize a fan base. Love FM, for example, Health Walk. Look at the numbers that come.
Old school reunion.
All those things. And all these things I am mentioning, you are going to discover a song video. You are going to fall in love. Then you will me call Love FM, Walkway, and I say area code jam. There are going to be people and Cassie Lakeside typical. I don't know, falling in love in that particular song because artists need to perform or because a DJ played it in some sort of way. Let's take for example DJ KA.
Yeah.
Music was signal 7 times.
Yes.
We're wrapping it up. Let's take for example DJ KA, who is currently the high life DJ in the whole Ghana.
One of the best, yeah. One of the greatest, yeah.
You cannot relegate, say, at the time, high life, air coffin, hip hop, hip life, Afrobeat. sometimes ni nyina genes ni nyina ya na ye had it me identify no, but when it goes outside ni nyina ye afrobeat song but no mko chichemi na afrofusion na untimi relegate what DJ KA has been able to do. We're breaking down. Sometimes he serves music that is raw.
So refreshing.
Organizational. Eddie pizza, dessert.
Shouts to DJ K. There's an interesting story with DJ K. So there was an event I was booked to go and MC, and they told me someone would come and perform. But I was a DJ K AP. They came from the US. They came from the States.
Yeah.
So they watch him a lot. How he breaks down the songs and makes people fall in love again with the songs.
Exactly.
He was booked to come and perform high life songs.
Yeah, I've seen the
at a birthday party.
Yeah,
I was so I'm like, DJ K, this is how you artist and yes, yeah,
a disc performation.
Yeah.
So no, he had a music career, but when the two shows got disappointed musician. The only disappointed rapper. A rapper actually good no. So what I say. So you want to me ni sadeni in film. There are people they only sought after this music. Some musics are relived, some re-energized. So through these DJs, you will start be your friend is a Cassius Bebonium, Ashanti's finest DJ, or Bebonium, and I called a bar. What one man, you know what you was but this time around, it is hitting different.
Yeah, you meet people they are like, hey, the last time Bungo Bonripa, Manuni and Medu.
So what I say?
That's true. That's
because style be about mixing na Cassius at higher name. You can be playing hip hop.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That minute now. What we have called the guitar
Shouts to DJ Lexus. He did it to me some time ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But to me, the master of Sade and Cassius.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So by and by, digital platforms are there, but bro, hybrid model on it there. Oh yeah, they are. You have to also we use to sometimes wrapping it up. Sometimes these digital platforms activate the song. But after activation, with Juma Wire on the traditional media, and Mr. Bose gave you interesting statistics. There are riches be like to crack offer data cram.
True.
Data so they still are in the analog age. And so these are those things. To me, I'll conclude that the hybrid model is the best, both the digital and the traditional media.
All right, thank you so much, Mula, for giving us your input on this conversation. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we're back, we'll delve into another topic. Stay with us.
Looking for the ultimate betting experience and exclusive promotions you won't find anywhere else? Then switch to iLotBet now and bet on your favorite World Cup matches. iLotBet is rewarding its cherished customers with an incredible giveaway: 6 brand new iPhone 17 weekly from the group stages to the grand finale. Register now on iLotBet at www.ilotbet.com or download the app on the App Store and Google Play Store to get involved. Remember, the more you play, the higher your chances of winning. iLotBet, bringing winning into reality. Take note, ages below 18 years are not allowed. Bet responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. This advert is approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. iLotBet, play smart, win big this World Cup.
This football season, Max Buy Hat-Trick promo hits live. Score cash goals, win with free subscription and huge discounts. World Cup week, and Max Buy Empower. It's sunset with TV and Nintia. It's sunset. Max Buy Hat-Trick promo. Ewaha. Score up to 40% off on all TVs. After Superto TV, then your free DSTV box and 1 month free subscription. Once more, predict matches correctly when you buy Techno Come on 50 and get a cash back. Eish, where the Hat-Trick promo Ankasa. Pure enjoyment and massive savings. Enjoy the big games and save big. Promo way Ekosu from 8 June Ekosi 20th July. Fraying, it was 0544 019 552. Max Buy, a year Hat-Trick promo. A year Hat-Trick promo. Hey.
cola, of course.
Everybody take a seat, make you feel the variety. Bigo, refreshing and exciting, yeah, we love it. For the party, Agbonaya, Bigo Naya Pet, Bochie Mobani Waya, Bigo Nami Fili, Cola cocktail, Apunana coconut, lemon lime strawberry, everybody play for orange, yeah, Bigo. Take a sip and feel the vibes, yeah, Bigo. Big on taste and big on refreshment, yeah, Bigo. Take a sip and feel the vibes, yeah, Bigo. Big on taste and big on refreshment, yeah, Bigo.
Big on taste, refresh your vibes.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School Road. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income, and for business owners we say think funding before projects.
And this one will scare most of you. But with this one, hey! The devil's music on the computer. But guy, you see, your knowledge about computers. Hey, people are getting cash for doing very little. And it's the same laptop or smartphone. It be simple. Find Open Labs. There are exciting programs that will fetch you so much when you join Open Labs. They offer AI essentials, Python programming, cybersecurity, digital and social media marketing, data analytics, full stack development, diploma in software development, and diploma in network administration. But this is the best part. Hands-on training for real-world experience, expert instructors, up to 70% off tuition through our scholarship exam package, flexible packages for companies looking to upskill their staff, online and weekend classes for convenience. If you're done with SHS or JHS, take advantage of our 20% discount in our certificate programs. Unlock your earning potentials today. Find Open Labs in Kumasi on the Stadium Road near Freeman Junction, Asokwa. Calls on 0289-120-680. Also on 0289-559-991. Get to our website at www.openlabs.edu.gh. Join our community of tech innovators and start generating revenue with your new skill. Open Labs. Adam's Kitchen. When the food is rich and tasty. 020-320-4416. Adam's Kitchen.
Malaria fever.
Like the video like that, because if you watch the video, Jackie. Song is titled Treasure. And we're back on the show. It's 8:06 a.m. on Friday, Rise and Shine. We're doing the review. We've looked at streaming versus traditional radio. You heard what my panel members, Mr. Bones and Mula, had to say concerning the topic. We'll open up the phone lines for you to join us in a bit and share your views as well, because we're doing the show with you. Let's move into the next conversation on board. Artists succeeding without a strong social media presence, and asking, has social media made fans too quick to judge and cancel celebrities? We see so many things happening, and then fan bases, they tend to, go like, let's cancel this person, let's cancel that person. It happened to so many of our mainstream artists, and I think the recent one was Stoneboy, when he made some comments. People were like, you should cancel Stoneboy, it's too blah blah blah. Has social media made fans too quick to judge and cancel celebrities? And also, can an artist succeed today without a strong social media presence? Mr. Bones.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's just like saying that you're a business and you don't want to be out there, or you have the best product, but you are not telling the world about it.
Yeah, not propagating.
And on that is the all kind of how true is it? Because even if you have the best product, people will get to know the efficacy of it when it's being used. So it's always important for you to get the message out there. That's why we have integrated marketing communications, where there are tools that makes it easier for somebody to be seen. Now, in our space, if somebody asks you, can an artist succeed without a strong social media presence in 2026, the short answer is no, unless they are already a legacy act. But if you are an emerging artist or a mid-tier Ghanaian artist, then social media is no longer just a promotional tool. It is the primary infrastructure for you as a creative. The legends or people who are, if you're a legacy act, already you built what you are noted for, and you know how to feed such an audience, and maybe you don't want to force yourself reinventing yourself to the new crop of internet users and all that. So you are just a legacy act. But for emerging act, for mid-tier act, social media is not something as a optional. It is something you need to go in for. Now, major record labels back then would offer an artist a platform. They will come for you, groom you, and do a whole lot of things, then give you some time to mature, then put out a song. Some artists have been on labels for like 5 years. They are still grooming them. They haven't released a single song yet. They are going through the process.
Yeah.
We know of Mavins does that. We know of Lynx who do that. We know of other labels around. BKC would get an artist about 3-4 years. The artist is kept being groomed and nurtured in a way so that he would get to a certain level before they allow the person
ready for the market.
Now, major labels do not dominate the landscape any longer, because they are not offering the grooming services any longer.
No.
Now they want you to be out there, then they'll come chasing you. So 65% of the entries on the Ghanaian digital charts comes from independent artists. We are the like the Busumes, the RGM Wonder Boys,
Mickey Lax,
the Die Favor, the Mickey Lax. You can mention a lot of these young ones. Ejewa, beautiful creatives. Where do they get their variety from? The socials. So you need to understand that now, if 65% of entries on Ghana's digital charts come from independent artists, then it means that the labels don't have control as former. We artists are just go out there. Social media is where you can use to your advantage. Now, without a label's massive marketing budget, social media is an artist's only direct to consumer pipeline. It's direct to consumer. You know back then you do one to many. Back then we have a restricted radio policy where even some of the songs wouldn't make the cut because some stations frown on other things and all that.
True.
But now it is many to many. There are so many users who are generating their own content, so many users who are also consuming this content. So it is only social media that will give you that direct to consumer. If you're an artist, direct to your fan base if you're an artist. And if you're creative out there, make good use of social media. Now, are you thinking about getting your product out there or getting what you do out there, your service out there as a creative? Share your release dates on social media, and you are ready to cut the eyeballs of distributors worldwide. Now, there are so many distributing platforms. These distros, the DistroKid is there, the Ditto Music is there, the Empire and other labels, the Platoon, all of them. They don't go chasing artists to groom them any longer.
No.
They go after viral songs and artists who have been able to push themselves out there. Even before they come for you, they will go and check your socials. So build one. That is your social card. It's your social currency. Build one for yourself. Be active on it. It's not because you are in the trends. No. Don't post because you are in the trends. Don't stop posting because your things are not catching the eye of people.
And that's what normally happens. That's the one normally happens.
Be consistent with what you are posting out there.
Yeah. Some of them only post when they have a new song out. Or dropping them.
Be consistent.
In
this social media era, consistency is the key that pays off. It doesn't pay on time, but it pays over time.
True.
You need to have that mentality. Sometimes you may post the best content, people wouldn't pay attention to it. Because the last time I shared with you what is happening now is not just about what is relevant.
No.
It's about what is engaging.
Exactly.
And I mentioned it.
Yeah.
It's the polarization and the echo chamber which is doing that thing. So you need to be intentional about it. Now, if you are a creative out there, social media has the hypercriticism and the cancel culture, just as you mentioned, where they want to cancel you out. Now, while social media gives an artist a voice, it has undoubtedly also made the public incredibly quick to judge. So as you are creating or building a card for yourself on social media, make sure of how you actually tread, because sometimes you need to tread cautiously. Other than that, they can bury your dream. They can make sure that you are cancelled. Now, as an artist, I would urge you that social media is another marketing platform for you. So if you're out there and you want to market yourself, know that this is another tool. Just as you walk to K Official to actually do the bidding for you, to play your songs, to put your name out there, what are you also doing on these platforms, the TikTok, the Instagram, like the Snap and every other thing? Make sure you are constantly putting out there some details. Now there's a fan war echo chamber which is affecting platforms like Twitter, where there is a fan culture becoming intensively polarized. Fan bases like Shatter Movement, the Beam Nation, the Sack Nation, they operate like military-like head mentality. Almost they say, if it's not about
them,
their artists,
yes,
or probably if you're quite opinionated about something which has the artist in question, they'll come at you.
True.
So simply expression, or when you express yourself, let's say on popular opinion, they face the wrath of these movements, especially when you go like, oh, if you have something, or they think that you misstep beyond what you're supposed to do, they'll come at you. So sometimes you need to understand these things about social media and know how to play along, especially when you are young and you don't have that weight. Because if that is the only tool that you want to use, then be ready for it. Now look at what is happening to our very own Talk.
It's bad.
How people go at him.
Yeah, it's very bad. It's really, really, really bad. I mean, It's crazy. False news all over. Nazikwezo my warehouse.
And even if that is true, I mean,
he's working.
Man must do anything.
Yeah, he's working.
To survive.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, if it goes broke, the same people will come and tell now, yeah,
so there is a highly coordinated online backlash to people now, which people pay people to do that. People are paid just to backlash others online. So if you're creative out there, social media is a tool that you are using, but use it wisely. Now the other thing is the cancel reality, of which you touched on. True, career-ending cancellation is rare in the Ghanaian entertainment industry, as long as the success is sustained by the street popularity and the live bookings. However, the frenetic rush to judge is very real. Now, online mobs frequently misinterpret light-hearted banter or misconstrued lyrics, turning into minor incidents into major public relations, which actually cries before the artist even has a chance to clarify the context. There are some songs that you hear, and online, the Twitter boys or the ex-boys has a way of interpreting those lyrics.
Yeah, happy recently.
To cancel somebody out, they say that, I said more kind what throw shots, then sometimes they will build capacity for these unnecessary conversations and draw people even away from even listening to the song.
From the real message in the song.
So that is a cancel reality. Sometimes it's very hard for creatives, though social media has come, but we are measuring in the minors, especially in our part of the world. The very thing that we are supposed to use to our advantage, we are using it to our disadvantage. So most of our creatives are suffering, most of our artists are suffering because of the cancel reality here. They are misconstrued. There are certain things that they will say that is not about the artists, that are negative. They're both from. So in the digital space, it gives the artists the audience that they need, but it also strips away their room to be human. And today's Ghanaian artist has to walk a razor-thin tightrope, remaining highly visible and engaging online, while ensuring that they don't give the internet any ammunition to misinterpret them. So social media is a necessity, but there is a cancel culture trap which people must deal with, and that is what comes with. Though in 2026 no artist will say that I can do without social media. It is one of the promotional tools that you need to use, but use it wisely. Other than that, the social media that is giving you the same math will be used to cancel you entirely.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Bones, for that submission. Well, we'll move on to Mula in a bit, but before that, you need to find something to eat today. Food is something you can go without, just like artists can go without social media. Adam's Kitchen serves food as low as 40 Ghana cedis. You get a decent rice meal with chicken or roasted goat, beef, jollof rice or fried rice. You get free yummy sauce as well. Not just that options, we have more noodles, spaghetti and all kinds at all the joints. A punchy pizza, sankofa pizza, akumapa pizza, all on the menu. If you want to locate us, come to Thanos Eusted Campus, Ken West Asiasi Gate, and Tafu Formals, Chipo joints. There are mini ones as well for Adam's Kitchen. You find them at Tasomanso and also Buakwa. There's more at Entertianment, Poku Chrome Station, Apatrapa Station, and also Patasi of the Golf Filling Station, of the Santasi Runabout of the Patasi Road, close to the Golf Filling Station actually. Adam's Kitchen has a 7-day running bar in the lounge, most affordable drinks, bottle service as well. They come in each and every day and have something on the menu to enjoy. Friday Fiesta for Friday, Saturday Nightlife Safari, Sunday Fun Day for Sundays. These are what the weekends look like at Adam's Kitchen Bar and Lounge. call us on 0537-277-856. 0537-277-856. Try 0203-204-416. 0203-204-416 for Adam's Kitchen. Abino, when the food is rich and tasty, one of the form. Remember to Edianumini. Rebel ho, but what Tabia, Nina to a chat. Tabia have our mission. We be when you come and what's with the deal. Adam's Kitchen. Tabia have our mission. Yedian inquire, say malaria fever. Malaria no so only you. Typhoid fever, and as a one now to Ankasa, senior copivito, FDI Jatum say it. But yeah, 200 rubia once you enter, you find Tabia herbal mixture on the counter or on the shelf to buy. Tabia herbal mixture on Sunumbi. See my body do me Freddie Blaze in the back with Yawa. 5A Homes is inside us across Dumbake Bank upstairs, opposite the Arc building. Have all that you need if you want to upgrade your home or your office space. We're giving you stylish and comfortable chairs, cabinets, WC sinks, wardrobes, sofa chairs, beds, student bed tables, and more. We have swallow makers, microwaves, kettles, blenders, electronic, kettles, and more. We have warm blankets, pillow cases, the soft ones, and you can get yourself a cool deal with just 950 Ghana cedis. You get a toilet seat, you get bathroom ceramic sink, you get bathroom mirror and a multi-function shower. We're giving you quality, affordability, and everything you need under one roof. Call us 5A Homes on 0549 680 030 0549 680 030. Before you do anything, make sure you're grabbing yourself Big Old Cola, because aside drinking and enjoying the taste of it, we're giving you cash as well. More like the money you take by, we'll give it to you in 1,000 folds. Big Old Cola says the Big Old Scan and Win Instant Cash promotion is on. You want to drink and win? Buy a bottle of Big Old Cola, locate the QR code on the label, scan with your smartphone. There's a video ad that will pop up. You watch that, enter your details, and wait to win. Yeah. From everyday refreshment to unexpected rewards, Big Old Cola is more than a drink, it's an experience. So yeah, don't wait any longer. Join them, promo, and win big. The promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas lottery platform. Remember the terms and conditions apply. Speaking about winning, let's stay with winning. Who doesn't like to win? Who? How about enjoying football and winning iPhone 17? Yeah, you're enjoying the World Cup and winning. iLotBet is telling you this, that we have 6 brand new iPhone 17 phones out for grabs. Register and join. Use the website www.ilotbet.com or download the iLotBet app on the Play Store and App Store. Place your bet on the World Cup matches and stand the chance to win. We have the semi-finals and the finals up in a bit, so yes, there's still more chances for you to win. Remember, the more you play, the higher your chances of winning big. Persons below 18, this is not for you. Stay away and bet responsibly. What the battery might say, oh, bet here for to home. Terms and conditions apply. iLotBet is bringing winning into reality. Play smart and win big this World Cup. Please hit us up on 0241 994 380 0241 994 380 0245 066 607 0245 066 607 for iLot. ILOTBET. iLotBet. Okay, so we're done, and time to hear from Mula. His opinion or his comments regarding artists and social media and how we are quick to cancel artists and all that. Mula, let's hear from you.
Okay,
Mula.
These days, I think it's there's a little bit link between the first discussion and this second one. Can an artist succeed without a strong social media presence?
Yeah.
If you ask me, it's going to be extremely difficult for any artist to dare say that I am going to only use the traditional way to achieve success. Now, platforms like TikTok, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, drive local music trends. You will come out there and find out that these songs are going on, or some of these DJs, normally they are influenced by trends that's going on social media.
Yeah,
they find out that this is what's going on, this song. Somebody typically like Kojo Ray has achieved a lot of success on social media, to me, than traditional media cry. And then you know, you can't say this without talking about or acknowledging these fan bases. There is no big artist now what dominated the music scene for more than 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, I dare say, without a strong fan base. You can mention the best music artists. They've been able to stand on their feet for 8 years, 6 years, 10 years without a strong fan base. They can never be in the top 3. There are artists that their fan base are a lot, they will come for you, but it doesn't translate to their streaming numbers. However, there are specific genres, example, gospel, or these heavily these people are heavily backed, or they are just heavily backed by major record labels that can still break through using traditional media, physical grassroots connection, and strategic networking. There is another way easy, and I would like to go into the details, though I have talked about how you need a strong fan base to stand the test of time. Mindy can start with the traditional media, and the typical, what I meant by grassroots connection. First is the traditional media gateway keepers. Now, success can be achieved. I'm not saying it can only be achieved if you have a strong social media network. But I'm saying that if you want to last for a very long time, or be in your prime for a very long time, there are music lifespan that are short-lived.
Yeah,
some of them, they just have 1, 2, 3 hits, one album, and they are nowhere to be found again. But to be on an album now, we're releasing it, and I'm now and I know I'm repa but now the dynamics. You can achieve success or supplement through several offline industry specific pathways, and that's the first pathway. Traditional media gatekeepers, building personal relationship with DJs, radio presenters, club DJs in the major cities of Ghana, Accra and Kumasi, can be an offline or a traditional way. Let's take, for example, Links. How many years has Mr. Bones have a relationship with Links? Through those days at Sunyani.
I was actually like the rep for Links.
Even before you became the entertainment commissioner.
Yeah.
So as I said, as DJ Slim, when he had a relationship with Links, it was when Richie was a musician.
Yeah.
So everybody and any artist that plugs in with Richie, that is why I can say Links curse. Any artist that plugs in with Richie and his record label Links automatically plug into years of built gatekeepers. Gatekeepers no ba name is Bones of Tehad or gatekeepers or name is NYDJ money.
Gatekeepers no. Gatekeepers me Mpacho min keep gate.
You are a gatekeeper.
No,
How many years have you been in the industry?
No.
Without internet validation. And only me buy a drink. Say. Networks. Live ministration. And to some extent CDs.